So this week's track is Stir It Up from the amazing Bob Marley, and the bass line is by the genius, the legendary Aston Familyman Barrett. Now this guy is responsible for so many hooks and so many great bass lines that are just being copied over and over again. He's got a great unique style, great feel, great tone. You know, if you haven't really checked him out, I really recommend that you do. You're just going to get a lot of joy out of listening to him and tons of ideas. And he just plays the bass the right way, especially for this style of music. There's no real wasted notes. It's just a real heavy, kind of laid back vibe to it. It's just beautiful. So one of the characteristics of reggae music is the emphasis on the 2 and the 4 with the bass drum. And the bass just kind of sings and dances over it with the melody. Now this is one of these bass lines that doesn't really need anything but the vocal and the kind of bass line itself. It's a real great hook and really carries a song in a lot of ways. So let's check out the bass line now. It's basically 2 sections. You can download the document and follow along with it. It's got a transcription and an analysis of what's going on. It's fairly simple, straightforward. I just want to point out a technique as well before we get into it, and that's muting the strings with the fleshy part of your right hand. You know, if you just kind of rest them there and then just play down with the thumb. I like to have the bass roll all the way up just to get that real signature sound, you know, that real heavy. It's really nice, especially in reggae music. Alright, so the first bar, it's over 3 chords, the A for the first measure and then the D and the E. And basically it's just emphasizing chord tones here. So bar 1, it's the rhythms are quarter note, followed by a dotted 8th note, followed by a 16th note, and then repeats quarter note, dotted 8th note, 16th note. So to clap it out, 1, 2 E and a, 3, 4 E and a. Okay, and the harmony is just root, 3rd, 4, and then back to the 3rd. Second measure, again just really spelling out the harmony. So we've got chord tones, D, F sharp and A over the D chord, and then E, G sharp, B over the E chord. Okay, let's move on to the second section. It's again just a 2-bar phrase over 3 chords again. Okay, so the first measure over the A chord, it's just an 8th note followed by 2 16th notes and then 2 8th notes and then a half note rest. So to count it out, 1 E and a, 2 and 3 and 4 and over the A, it's just a root followed by the B, which is just really a passing tone to the target, which is the C sharp, the 3rd, back to the root, and then measure 2, it's just spelling out the D chord the same way. So it's just D, passing tone, E, and the target note is the 3rd. And then over the E, he just leaves the space, and that's a really great thing about this bass line. It's just not really hammering away at each chord. It's just letting it breathe, letting the music just be and chill, and you know, fantastic. So I had to include this in my bass lines you must know. So I hope you enjoyed, and again, please download the document, download the drum track to play along with. Try different techniques. You know, another way is to just play on the neck here. You know, we're just kind of looking for that heavy sound really, so just experiment with the mute and playing in different areas of the neck. Anyway, we'll see you next week for some more bass lines. I hope you enjoyed. Please join our mailing list and we'll see you soon.